Hey everyone, my name is Amanda and I'm the Fun Size Reader, and today I wanted to talk to you about Brandon Sanderson's Kickstarter campaign from last year, because the first package came in the mail and honestly, I kind of geeked out a little bit. It was so exciting when I opened my package box and saw it in there. I knew it was coming, but I didn't know when it was coming, but I really wanted to show you guys. So for those of you who don't know who Brandon Sanderson is or don't know anything about his Kickstarter, let me explain. Brandon Sanderson is the king of modern day fantasy novels. I truly do believe that. And I say that not actually having read many of his novels. Read some of them, but not all of them. When I say Sarah J. Maas is the queen, Brandon is the king. Brandon writes amazing books. Long books. These stories and these fantasy worlds are just so well crafted and crazy, and he writes these long books ridiculously fast. He is so well known in the adult fantasy community. He actually helps finish other authors who pass away and their books aren't finished. He helped finish Robert Jordan's The Wheel of Time. He's a producer for the show. He's amazing. He has an entire creative writing course that he teaches. And because he just truly cares about people telling stories and writing books, he put the whole thing on YouTube for free. You can go take his course that people pay a university to be able to take for free online. And it's fantastic. I love Brandon. I think he is so cool. Last year, he put out this notification on his social media that was I've been lying to you. I have a secret. The secret was in 2020, during the pandemic, he wrote a secret book, and a lot of people were waiting because they thought it was going to be the 5th book in the Stormlight series. And, we've been waiting for that one for a long time. I still need to read that series, but people have been waiting for it for a long time, but it wasn't. And so he announced that he wrote a book, and then he wrote another book, and then he wrote another book, and then another book. And then I think 2 more middle grade or short story books. So I think he wrote 6 books total. I can't remember the exact number. I'm doing this all off the top of my head from the announcement last year. But he wrote 6 books. He decided that he was going to do a Kickstarter campaign so that you could purchase the 4 full-length books, but they were all going to be done as secret projects. So he didn't tell you what they were about. He released the titles secretly, so if people didn't want to know, they could be surprised, etc. So it was this whole crazy thing, and this exploded. And it actually became the biggest Kickstarter in all of Kickstarter history. And he raised over $41 million in 30 days. Biggest Kickstarter in all of Kickstarter history. $41 million, you guys. 41 million. So, of course, I supported the Kickstarter and I purchased the books. I did do the package where I got not only the physical book, but I got the ebook and the audiobook because my husband likes audiobooks, I like ebooks, and I like physical books. So I got both of those. So on the first of the year, because they're set to come out quarterly since there are 4 books. On the first of the year, we got an email basically saying, here's your link for your audiobook and your ebook. And so I downloaded it. It's on my Kindle. I have the files on my computer. But I was waiting for the physical book to show up. And it did. Cool box that it came in. I already unboxed it because I just couldn't wait. But it's got, the dragon scales on the side and it's got dragon steel on the front. And what's funny is it has a golden ticket. That's how he sealed it. It was a golden ticket. I'm you are Willy Wonka, Brandon. That's how I felt. And it was labeled with secret project number 1, which was Tress. That is because the first book is called Tress of the Emerald Sea, and this is the first book. Now, I still have the protective covering on it. I have not decided if I'm going to open it because I have the ebook and the audiobook, so that's how I'm going to read it. But it is illustrated. There are illustrations in it. So I haven't decided, but isn't it beautiful? Honestly, I really wish that books would go back to being printed like this. There's no dust jacket. It's embossed in the cover of the book. There's the gold foil. It's got the beautiful spines. This style is what reminds me of the Beauty and the Beast libraries. Like, this is what I want. This is what I want books to look like. So I really hope he can bring this back. I know Barnes & Noble has some like pretty editions of the classics where they've done covers like this, but I truly wish that all books would go back to looking like this. I think they're gorgeous. Here is Tress. But in addition to Tress, he also, which I think this one he said he wrote for his wife, like it was the book that he wrote for his wife. In addition to Tress, he also put in some goodies in the box. So there was a little card kind of explaining everything that was in the box, and this is box number 1. And then we got a nice little Tress sticker, which mimics the cover of the book. We got a really cool sparkly Tress bookmark, and it's not paper, like it's plastic. It's plastic. They're really solid, and it's really pretty. I don't know. Hopefully you can see that. I don't know if you can. I don't know if the focus is good enough, but it's gorgeous. And then another jumbo bookmark, because he says he likes doing jumbo bookmarks. So there's that on the back, and then or the front, and this is the back. And that clearly you can see I don't do like unboxing videos very often. So sorry about that. I'm not, the beauty influencer that goes, I don't do that shit. So I'm just going to try to show you and hope you can see it. And then he has pins that he's putting in every single one that were designed based on characters from any of his books. So the first one is Vin, and that is the character from the Mistborn series. Now the Mistborn series, he also has available on his website with like the pretty covers like this, but they're also getting new covers. I think in February, I saw he had a post about it, and I think I want the new covers. Haven't decided, but I do want those. But this is Vin. I don't know. Does that help? I don't know. Nope, there's glare. You can see all my lighting. But yeah, here's Vin, and it's cool. I actually do Disney pins. I have not really done bookish pins. I just haven't done it, but I do Disney pins, so I am familiar with the pinning. Anyways, I just wanted to share that with you guys because I thought it was really exciting. I'm really excited that I'm part of his Kickstarter. I feel like it was a historical moment for books and authors and book publishing, and especially fantasy books, like to have that much interest. I really, really would love to see all of his books and all of his worlds on screen someday. And I know that's his main goal. He wants to be Stan Lee. So I really hope that one day we'll see that. But in the meantime, he's going to have to give me some time because I have a lot of reading to do for it. I would put the links for these, but you can't get them really. I think you can order them. They're going to be like published and released by his publisher, but like this version, you can only get through the Kickstarter. So that's no longer available. But definitely look for the ebook, look for the audiobook, look for the physical book if you want it. I will put if I can find it, but it won't be what I showed you today. Thanks for hanging out today. Don't forget, you can also find me on all the social media at The Fun Size Reader. I'll see you guys next time.